Good morning, welcome to the next vlog in the series of vlogs with the least views. I don't know how many views I'm on now. I hope it's more than what I'm on when I record this. Just made it back up from the post box this morning. Another walk down to the post box early in the morning to wake me up, just so I can start the day, get up, get about, sound like an old lady. It's so nice outside this time in the morning. It's so peaceful and crisp and fresh. My glasses are steaming up. You can see the road is still a death trap. It is so icy both ways. You can see that way and down that way and down that way. You can just see how bad the ice is. It's so hard to walk on and move around. Also defrosting the car this morning. It's actually not that bad. Usually it takes ages. It's not that bad. Usually it's really thick, hard ice that you can't get off. So yeah, you can see the road behind me is sheer ice still. So a little bit of a death trap when walking down to the post box, but that's okay. Makes it all that more chaotic. You have to kind of stick to the very edge of the road and kind of dig your feet into the snow, otherwise you will slip and die. I swear that's how I will die living out here. It won't be a moose or a bear or anything realistic. It will be slipping on the ice that happens every year. I don't know the temperature today, but it feels like it's about -3 or 4. It's quite nice actually. I'm heading out in the car this morning. I'm just defrosting the car, and then I'll go to work. I have 4 lessons today. It's quite a busy day for me today on a Wednesday, but I'll have like an hour and a half in the middle of the day where I can come home, fold the washing and get my suitcase packed. Anything I don't do in that time I will do after work this evening. I'm going to try and make it to the gym this evening. I would love to do a spin class and a Zumba class, but it's all going to come down to time because I'm flying tomorrow to England. So yeah, it's all time now. Most importantly is these 4 lessons. So I'll take you with me. I'll see what I can record, see what I can put in the vlog. Yeah, I'm going to defrost this car now and let's go. Oh my God, walking on the ice is so scary. You can see the ice there, look. They did lay grit down, but the grit melts that angle's terrible. They did lay grit down, but the grit melts itself because I guess because it's salty. Sorry, maybe you can't hear me over the defrosting. Yeah, they did lay grit down. Oh, I think I've done. Okay, I'll say it third time. They did lay grit down, but because the ice is melting at such a quick speed, because it's been so warm, and it's going to be warm all week, because the grit is like, I don't know, salty or whatever it is. I'm not a grit expert. It just basically lays on the ice, and after about an hour it just creates a little hole for itself and sinks in. So it just totally defeats the object of gritting the road for the cars. For about an hour it's great, there's loads of grit on the road, but after that it's just sheet ice again, and there's nothing they can do. I'm not blaming anyone, it's just how it is, just the nature of living here in the mountains and having the hot and the cold temperatures all the time. Okay, it's -7. I need to shoot to the bin shed this morning, chuck some bins away, because I don't want to leave bins in the house while I go away tomorrow. So I'm going to do that this morning. I've got another wash load on, which will be done by the time I get in after my first 2 lessons. That's about it really. I slept pretty well last night. I'm pretty organised, got everything I need. The biggest stress for going to England is probably all the plugs, because where I live obviously isn't English plugs. So it's knowing, especially if I'm going to take my laptop to do editing, it's knowing, like, making sure I've got all the leads and the plugs. That's probably the biggest annoyance. But I've got it pretty good. I travel quite often, so yeah, I've got it down pretty good. Anything else? Not really. Yeah. See you in a bit. So keep track of your own time when you put them in the oven. 10 to 15 minutes. So maybe start with 12 minutes and then see how it is. But also you need to answer the 2 questions in the documents. And clean your kitchen, clean your things properly. Lesson 1 done. Lesson 2 just about to come through that door. What's going on? Lesson 2 of 4, here we go. 2 lessons down, 2 to go. Halfway through my busy Wednesday. I just came home to have a bit of lunch. It's just nice to leave the school and to come home, just have a break from the environment and the students and the classroom and everything. So just popped home. I'm gonna have some yogurt, some Turkish original yogurt, natural yogurt. I didn't really love it at first actually, but you kind of adjust and get used to it, and it's supposed to be really good for you. So I'm gonna have some yogurt. I'm gonna sort some clothes out for the suitcase for tomorrow's trip. I said, didn't I was going to try and trim the ends of my hair because they seem a bit dry and dead. So maybe I'll do that in a minute. I'm going to make some yogurt first. Yeah, and then look over what clothes I've got. I don't really know what to take. I don't know what to wear. I don't even know what I'm going to need. I don't even know what the weather is. What is it going to be? Pretty cold, I imagine. Yeah. It's always the worst part of going away. It's like sorting all your clothes out. I always put it off as long as I can to the last minute. Yeah, so I've got 1 hour until I need to leave again to go back to school for my other 2 lessons of the day. So yeah, I've got an hour to get all my stuff done. I'm gonna wash a couple more things, and yeah, just pack my bag basically. Does anyone else do that? I was just looking around everywhere for my phone and then it was in my back pocket. It's really annoying when I figure out it's in my pocket. It's so annoying. Okay, I just need to send a couple of messages to people about when I arrive. What time I'm going to turn up at people's houses, so I need to do that so people know. I say people, person. Let's adjust you. That's good. So I need to send a couple of messages and figure out. I'm going to eat some yogurt now. But does anyone else feel like they have to eat everything in their fridge when they go on holiday? I think it must have been drummed into me when I was a kid. Because whenever I go away, it's like I have to eat everything I own in case it goes bad. I'm not going to do that, obviously. I know that stuff lasts a long time. I just remember when I was a kid and we used to go on a holiday, we used to have to eat everything in our fridge. and then my parents would turn the fridge off. They'd turn the oven off at the plug and they'd turn the fridge off at the plug whenever we went on holiday. I don't know when that changed, but I don't do that. Maybe people still do it, but I don't turn my fridge off at the plug and I don't turn my oven off either. I've got this whole other yogurt tub that's not opened, that maybe I'll just leave. It's got a bit of a date on it, which will be fine, I think. But I might just leave that one. Obviously vegetables and stuff aren't going to last. I mean, how boring, I'm talking to you about my vegetables, I'm really sorry. It just made me laugh that, yeah, when I was a kid, my parents used to make us eat everything in the fridge. And then they used to turn the fridge off at the plug. I'm currently trying to decide whether I should take my camera with me when I go tomorrow, or if I just give myself a break and just do editing for the whole week instead. But then I have to tell myself the reason I've started doing YouTube is because I want to try and kickstart this like new career path. So if I go on my first trip and I don't take my camera, a bit of a poor effort maybe. I don't know. I probably should take my camera. I probably should try and vlog the trip. Oh, it's going to be terrible though, because I'm either going to be in public, and I really don't want to vlog in public, or I'm going to be staying at people's houses. And I don't really want to be vlogging in people's houses, especially if they can hear me. I don't know. I'm a bit torn on what to do. I'm not aching from the gym yet. I went to the gym last night. Sorry, it's a bit noisy. Hang on. So I'm not aching from the gym yet from yesterday. Usually skips a day for me. So if I go and do a workout on a Tuesday, then I usually get like the aches and pains on the Thursday. It usually takes like a full day for me to get those pains. So I went yesterday, I did a spin class and a yoga class. The yoga class was not very strenuous, so it doesn't really count. But I'm feeling okay, no pains yet. Monday night I did a step class and I'm not feeling anything today from that, so that's pretty good. Maybe it makes me worry, not worry, but it makes me wonder if I push myself hard enough. Does anyone else get that, where you go to the gym and if you don't end up in pain the next day or the next couple of days, it feels like a wasted time at the gym? That's probably really messed up. But that is how it feels. It feels like I really want to get those DOMs, like I really want to get that muscle burning ache. And when I'm at the gym and I'm pushing myself, yeah, I don't know if I'm pushing myself hard enough to get the ache. But maybe not getting the ache is a good thing. Maybe it says that you're in quite good shape. Or is it genuinely because you haven't pushed yourself hard enough? You haven't like torn the muscle. My nose is so itchy. Anyway, I'm going to go take you in there with me, set you down and fold some washing. Yeah, very, very exciting stuff. So if I want to take the camera with me, if I want to take my laptop with me, that's gonna mean more leads and God, plugs and everything. Obviously, it's not really that big of a stress or problem. I'm just thinking out loud, really. I've got 2 batteries for this camera. I've got this memory card and I've got my like half-size memory cards. I think this is like 64 gigabytes. The other one's like 32. So I could take both memory cards, both camera batteries. Then I've got to take the camera charger lead, the camera, the tripod, well, like the Gorilla Pods that I use. And then I'll probably have to take my laptop and my hard drive. And then the little Dojima Flip that I use in my laptop for the memory card. It's quite a lot of stuff, but maybe it's worth it. Maybe I get some time while I'm away to edit and upload. That would be so good. But I think I'm gonna have to make the time. I think I'm gonna have to like prioritize editing and uploading. And I know that I won't, but I have to. If this is what I want to do, if this is a real like, I don't know, if this is like a real, if I want to take this seriously, then I'm going to have to integrate it into my everyday life. Hence, like taking you with me and vlogging the trip and using my camera in public places and stuff like that. I'm probably going to have to. It could work out really well. It might be the best vlog that I do. Who knows? Maybe I'll just have to keep on travelling and taking you places because it works really well. I've made myself some yogurt. All I do is like plain Greek yogurt, plain Greek or Turkish Greek, plain Turkish natural yogurt with blueberry jam. I have tried other jams. I've tried strawberry jam and raspberry jam, and it just isn't the same at all. Blueberry jam is definitely the right jam for yogurt. I will not hear anything else. Strawberry jam just is not right. Raspberry jam does not work. Blueberry jam is where it's at. Then I add chia seeds, just because it's a good chance to get chia seeds in. They're really good for various things. Then a little bit of granola, and then some chocolate chips, which I probably shouldn't add, but I don't know, I just like that extra little bite. It's really good. I probably have a bit too much, to be honest, but it's so good. And this will be all I eat until dinner. I'm finding it really, really hard to get protein in. I know what you get protein from, and I know how to get protein in. I'm just finding it really hard. I don't eat loads of food anyway. I don't eat breakfast. This is usually the first thing I eat in the day, and it's usually around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock that I eat. That will be the first time I eat in a day. I've never really needed breakfast. It doesn't, like, breakfast just isn't, it just isn't in my life. It never really has been. I don't need breakfast. I don't wake up starving hungry. So the first time I eat in a day is usually this yogurt around 12, 1 o'clock. Then I'll have dinner, and I understand that if I have tuna or salmon or steak or chicken or chickpeas or lentils, then obviously they're all very good amounts of protein. Very good sources of protein is what I'm trying to say. I get that, I understand that, and I'm happy to eat any of those things, but it still isn't enough. Even if I have that for dinner, there's protein in this yogurt. There might even be a bit of protein in chia seeds. And then, yeah, say I have some salmon for dinner. I'm still not getting enough protein, and it's just a real struggle for me. Obviously, there's supplements. Obviously, you can start taking protein powders and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not at the gym, like, lifting heavy weights and bulking either. I am trying to lose some weight, so I don't want to overeat. I don't want to go over on my calories. So I find it really difficult when you're trying to stay within a certain amount of calories and you need a certain amount of protein. It's like, if you are bulking, this is my take on it, if you are bulking and you need to eat 2,500 calories, there's obviously big scope there for how much protein can take up those calories. If you're trying to lose weight like I am, and you want to eat like 1,500 calories or something like that, obviously protein has to take up a certain amount of those calories. I'm just really finding it hard to fit enough protein in, basically. But I think it's really important. I think I need to focus on that a little bit more than I am. You know, I could probably come way down on the carbs and increase the protein a little bit more. Couldn't we all? I mean, carbs dominate my diet, I have to say. Which is probably why I want to lose some weight. Which is probably why I've ended up where I am. Anyway, I'm going to have this yogurt. I'm going to fold my fresh wash in, so then I've got a better idea of what it is I'm going to pack. While I have my yogurt, I'm going to watch Zoe Ray on YouTube. She's becoming one of my favourite YouTubers. She's just really down to earth. She's Molly May's sister. Her name was Zoe Haig, and now she's married as Zoe Ray. And Molly May is good. I like Molly May, but her vlogs don't have as much content as Zoe Ray. Zoe seems to have quite a lot of content in hers. Molly May doesn't have loads of content in all of her vlogs. Some are really good. Some of them, she spends quite a lot of time apologising for not being consistent with the vlogs. So although I still watch her and I do like her, Zoe Ray just has a little bit more content. So I'm going to put that on. I'm going to eat some yogurt. I'm going to fold some wash in. And then I'll see how much time I have left, what else I need to do. But then I'll go back to do my other 2 lessons and yeah, try and cram everything else in after work. Hopefully I'll still be able to get into the gym. Not get into the gym, but make time for the gym. I still want to cut the ends off my hair, but yeah, we'll just have to see. I've got so much to do. Okay, the plan is to just cut the ends off my hair a little bit, just to take away some of the dryness, so my hair can focus on like other parts of my hair. I don't know if that makes any difference. So I guess the best way for me to do this is to kind of separate my hair into pigtails. This is what I'm talking about when I say regrowth. You might not be able to see this because the light is shining, but like I have from the rosemary oil, I'm definitely getting some regrowth. So if I take half my hair, maybe do this, and I'm just gonna take these scissors. The light is so bad. That's a bit better. Maybe, let me see. And then I've got some tissue here in the sink so it doesn't have to go down the plug. And some people might think I'm crazy, and I agree. This is a little bit silly, a little bit crazy. I'm obviously not going to be able to cut all of it super even, or even get all of it. I'm just cutting off like a couple of millimeters off the very, very bottom, just because my hair is really struggling. Yes, I need a haircut. Yes, I will go and get a haircut. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go and do all of this stuff, but right now this is a time issue. I do not have time. Maybe while I'm in England I can go and get a haircut, for sure. I can do that. But right now, my hair is seriously struggling. All I want to do is take off the really, really frayed ends. Maybe it'll do nothing. Maybe it'll help a small bit. I don't know. But as well, yeah, I have been using rosemary oil and trying to just revive my hair a little bit. Because the freezing cold weather where I live, it completely destroys your hair. Like all winter, it just dries it out so much. So I try to use as much oil as I can. I put rosemary oil on the roots and then I use Moroccan oil on the ends. And it does a little bit, but yeah, it still needs some help. Okay, so I'm just cutting off a couple of millimeters off the bottom. This is just an experiment to see if I notice a difference. But look at that, that is definite regrowth. You can't see, maybe. That is definitely growing back from the rosemary oil, I think. My hair definitely feels healthier than it did a few weeks ago. I put it on, my hair was, I was talking about my hair on this vlog a few weeks ago, and it was really way worse than it is now. So yeah, something is happening. So I'm just going to continue. But like all here, if you see now, it's just not as thin. It's still here, still a bit thin, but not like it was. That is one job checked off my list from before I go. So my hair, not long ago, my hair was like cut to here. It still needs a lot of help, to be fair. So yeah, I will continue with the rosemary oil. I think I'm gonna put some rosemary oil on tonight, sleep with it overnight and wash it off tomorrow. This is how long my hair has got now, which is pretty good. In my closet, just trying to grab a few pieces, just trying to grab a few things that I want to take. I've got some clean washing folded there. I need to go through that and decide if I'm going to take any of that. Yeah, it's just a case now of just trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing and what I want to take and what I want to wear. What I'm going to be doing is the hardest thing to try and figure out. I don't know exactly what my plans are, but nothing too drastic. I don't think it's going to be too difficult to figure that out. I'll probably be somewhere where I can wash my clothes halfway through the trip, so that's not too stressful either. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sitting here like I'm ready to pack, like I know what I'm going to take, but I really have no clue. Yeah, a couple of pairs of jeans. Got my gym trousers, but I'm going to need them for the gym tonight. I have this pair of gym trousers, which are my absolute favourite gym trousers. Gym leggings, whatever you call them. They are from H&M. And they don't make them anymore. They have like these kind of speckled designs, like over the top of the bum cheeks and down the sides of the legs. They've got the big waistband, but look, in the crotch, they have holes. These are my absolute favourite trousers, and they don't make them anymore, and I've just been wearing them, and I want to wear them to Zumba tonight, but I don't know, one day are they just going to totally rip off me and I'm going to be stranded at the gym with ripped leggings. These are my favourite leggings. I'm going to have a look in H&M in England, because where I live in the H&M they don't have them anymore. I bought 2 pairs, but one of them snagged, and then this has happened. But the material is so different to these ones. These are my new gym leggings. These are the ones like with the, are they inside out? Yeah, they are. These are the ones with the pockets on the side. These are really good. They have the pockets on the side here. But these are more like of a shiny, like elastic material. And they're good, but when you're jumping around or running, or like, they're good for spin class, because you're not running or Zumba or jumping, or because when you are doing those things, they kind of slip down a little bit, which is really annoying. On the spin bike, they're fine. Obviously, they can't slip down, but they're a little bit thick. They're really thin, but they're thicker than what I've had before. So I actually get really hot in these when I'm doing spin class, which doesn't really matter. It just means I sweat more, which is quite good. I feel like I've worked hard if I've sweat a lot. These ones are much thinner. They're not that shiny material. These are like really elastic, more like Lycra. These do not budge, and that is what I love about them. They've got like the dots all the way down the leg, like the contouring dots kind of. But they don't budge, and they're so good, and I beg H&M to bring these back. Best gym leggings I've ever had, honestly. I might even wear them to Zumba with the hole in the crotch. I am going to try and stitch them. I'm not very good at stitching stuff, and especially when it's elasticated stuff, because the cotton, I don't know if you're supposed to use a different cotton, like an elasticated cotton that kind of moves with the stitching. I don't know. I'm going to look into it, because if I can stitch them, I'll be so happy. But if H&M bring them back, I'll be even happier, and I promise I will buy loads of pairs. The other problem I'm having at the moment as well is all of my socks seem to be getting holes at the exact same time, which kind of makes sense really. When you buy a pack of socks, they all wear through at the same time. They obviously all have the same lifespan. But like I said a million times, I live in a small village in the mountains, and I don't have loads of shops around to get gym leggings and socks. The closest town to me is probably an hour and a half away. And I don't always have time to just go. Obviously, you can order online. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I don't really like that. Especially stuff that I want to try on, like gym leggings. I don't really want to order 10 different pairs of gym leggings and try them all on at home and then send back what I don't want. I just find it a bit irritating. I used to love shopping when I was younger. I used to love clothes shopping. That's what I would do with my Saturday. I would literally meet up with friends and go clothes shopping. But now I'm just not loving it as much as I used to. I'd rather do other things. I love clothes, and I love style and getting new clothes and whatever. But going and buying the clothes and trying the clothes on and shopping is just becoming more and more tedious. I don't know if it's an age thing or just like I'm changing, but yeah, it can be long and tedious. Yeah, I'm just going to make a quick pile now of stuff that I might take. And then I'll go through the pile again later. This is just it's like a shortlist situation. I'll make a pile, then there'll be a shortlist, and then there'll be a final cut list. This is what I have so far. This is my start. So I've got my denim jacket, which is like a long men's denim shirt, which I quite like instead of a coat. It's quite big and warm and heavy. Some pajamas. I've got some leggings and some jeans over there. Then I've got like oversized jumpers and oversized t-shirts here. I've started with my leads and stuff over here, and then there's like a small bag that I will wear like under this denim jacket. I don't know if I'm just going to take this one or a coat. Maybe I just take this denim jacket. I'm not sure yet, but this is the start of my pile. The other pile next to that is just like my gym clothes for this afternoon. I'm going to head back to work now, and yeah, when I get back, then I can pack and basically, yeah, finish up with those jobs. I'm not leaving till like 12 o'clock tomorrow, so that's quite good. I've got tomorrow morning as well, but then I'll probably just clean and like leave the house in a way where it's actually quite nice to come back. So maybe like just go over the bathrooms again and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm heading off to work again. I've got lesson 3 of 4 to do now, and then straight after that is lesson 4 of 4. So 2 more lessons and then I am on holiday. That's 3 of 4 lessons done, 1 more lesson to go, and then I am free and on holiday. They've gone well all right today. They've gone well all right. Honestly, I'm exhausted. They've gone well today. This is what we've made. Sprinkle cookies have been made today for the first 3 classes. The last class are going to make cinnamon roll strips, which are like cookies, cinnamon roll flavour, but they're cut into strips with like crunchy sugar on the top. So the last lesson is 1 hour and 10 minutes long, and then I will clean down everything, put everything away, make sure it's left nicely for my substitute teacher tomorrow, and then I am free and on holiday, which feels really, really good. So yeah, I'm gonna get on with it now, and I'll check back in with you guys in a little while. That's 4 lessons of 4 down, done, finished, free, officially on holiday, officially running late for Zumba, officially rushed and stressed, and officially talking on this video while I'm driving. But I'm not using my hands, I'm not looking at you, I'm just using this time efficiently, right? It's not the best footage for you, but at the moment we're on 3 views each video, so at the moment we're just literally focusing on content. What did Mr. Beast say? He said, get back to me after 100 videos. If you're not happy with your amount of views, get back to me after 100 videos. And I'm on, this must be like vlog 10. So 90 to go. That's his advice. Take it or leave it. I'll leave it. I just want the views. So 4 classes down. Work is finished, school is out. I quickly ran home. It took me a while to clean up and tidy up and leave everything like how I should leave it for the substitute tomorrow. That is done. Feels good actually. I quickly ran home and changed. Now I am safely and efficiently getting to Zumba. So now I'm safely, efficiently getting to Zumba, and building my YouTube channel at the same time. I love Zumba, it's really good. My friend's the teacher. The village I live in hasn't had Zumba for a very long time, but my friend moved here, well, a lady moved here who is now my friend, like 2 years ago, and she was living in America doing Zumba, teaching Zumba, so she started a class up here at the local gym, and I'm so glad, it's so good. Nice little addition to the village, because I used to do Zumba when I lived in the UK, and I've wanted to get back into doing it, so it's so cool that she's doing it. At the moment it's only once a week for 45 minutes, which is good. It's just so good. It's just, usually I'm on my way there like stressed from the day, not really that bothered, not wanting to do it, but you start dancing and yeah, your mood changes. But at the moment I'm going to be late, but hopefully that's okay. Oh god, I'm really trying to do better at timekeeping. When I was younger, I used to be late all the time, late for everything. And one day it just clicked, like I don't want to be late anymore. Because it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good, like the rushing and the kind of like late feeling when you arrive. So I just made the decision, I'm going to do better at timekeeping. And then I have days like this when, I'm running late, and it reminds me, oh yeah, this is why I do better with timekeeping now, because it feels horrible to rush and it feels horrible being late. So yeah, I think I'm going to be like 5 minutes late, which is really, really annoying. But never mind. You can't dwell on it, you just have to accept it, move on, put it behind you. Let's talk about how hard it is to make friends as you get older. What a depressing subject. But I hear so many people saying the same thing. I say that I'm friends with my Zumba teacher. Genuinely, I am. She's actually part of my book club that I was talking about. She moved here 2 years ago. We just got on, and yeah, we are friends. When can you call yourself friends? At what point? But we definitely are. We spend time together, we talk about things, we get on. There is a friendship growing there. And I obviously have some other friends. But I left the UK and I moved to a small village in the mountains. So like, as you get older, it's harder to make friends anyway. But I don't know, I don't know why. Maybe it's me, maybe I'm odd, or maybe I'm funny. Like, I don't know. But it just seems to be hard as you get older to make friends. It kind of like, it feels a little bit like everyone's great all the time. Nobody really has time to sort of talk about honestly what's going on with them. Until you like become really good friends and you have that time. It's adult friendships are very much like, how's it going? Great, yeah, thanks. How are you? Yeah, good, thanks. How's the weather? And that's not really friendship, is it? That's kind of a little bit sad. But it's getting better. I have a book club now. Friendships are growing. There's like 6 or 7 of us in book club, and it's really nice. It's a really nice group of ladies. And that's so, I love book club. I look forward to it every month. We meet once a month. Every now and then we might meet for drinks. I really, really enjoy book club. I really look forward to it. And so I do have a little friendship group growing there. And then, yeah, I've got Zumba. Some of the girls from book club go to Zumba. But there's other girls that go to Zumba, which is really nice. It is quite a small village, so everyone kind of knows everyone. And that's okay also. I don't really mind. Yeah, it's just kind of hard to, like, make friends. Yeah, I don't know. How sad. Oh my god, so depressing. But it doesn't have to be. I do have friends, I think. Maybe. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can't keep updating you on what I'm doing. So that's why I was just having a little chat, really. Going on my way to Zumba. I'm tired already. Ooh. It's going to be a long day, I think. I've been at work all day. Obviously now going to Zumba because I keep telling you I'm going to Zumba. If you didn't hear me, I'm on my way to Zumba. I'm going to be late. Then I'm going to shoot home. I will probably pack my clothes, pack my bag, like my carry-on with my laptop and everything in, and then probably do some editing tonight. Actually, is Love is Blind, is that out? I've been watching Love is Blind. Does anyone else watch that? I don't know why. I find it fascinating. I can't believe we're on season 8 already. I can't believe it's been 8 seasons. I don't remember anyone from any season before. But 8 is so many. Season 8 has just been released. I've watched because they release it, they like drop it in segments. So the first 5 episodes of Being in the Pods was released first, and then it was like the whole hot vacation episodes were released, and now we're waiting for the episodes, or they're coming soon, or they've already come out. I don't really know, but we're waiting for the episodes when they're living together. I don't know when they'll be released. Yeah, I'm ready for them, but I don't think I've got any. I think I'm up to date, so I have to watch something else tonight. But I'll probably do some editing, probably get episode 7 up and ready to be released. I actually had 3 views on vlog 6, right? So I did my first 5 vlogs were kind of like silent. Oh no, my first 4 vlogs were silent, okay? Because I wasn't ready to speak on camera. I mean, look at me now. Now I can't shut up. I wasn't ready to speak on camera. I didn't know how I felt about it. So the first 4 vlogs were kind of like silent day in the life of me. Then vlog number 5 was called Finally Talking, because, you know, you got to lure people in with that title. And it's going up actually. It's got 9 views now, guys. 9. And then the 6th vlog, which I called I Need New Gym Clothes ASAP, because the reason I called it that is because part of that vlog I was in the gym, and I watching it back while I was editing it, and I just felt so sad about what my gym clothes look like. When you see all of these girls on Pinterest and on TikTok and on YouTube in these stunning gym fits, and I looked awful. Ugh. So my last vlog was called I Need New Gym Clothes ASAP, and it got 3 views, right? On the first day I released it, it got 3 views, 3 measly views. I logged back in yesterday just to check, see if it got any more views. It'd gone down to 1 view. Make it make sense. Gone down to 1 view. How does it get 3 views and then it goes down? Did people take their view away? Like, was it that bad that people removed their views? Was it that bad that people went into their... I don't even know how you do that. Surely that's a joke. Surely someone is pulling my leg, having me on, whatever. Surely that's a joke. You can't remove your view. You can't be like, this was awful, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. Remove? Maybe you can. I didn't know that. But yeah, it got 3 measly little views, and now it's down to 1 view. Anyway, so that was really encouraging when I saw that. God, talk about trying to encourage yourself to like make more content, be brave, talk on camera, put more content out there. You can do this. New career, YouTube, here we go. And then they remove views from your video. It's so sad. Anyway, I'm just gonna push forward. I'm just gonna ignore all signs that I'm on the wrong career path. Maybe I just haven't been put in front of the right eyes yet, you know? Maybe the right set of eyes have not fallen upon my videos yet. It's really hard to keep telling myself this. Genuinely, it's really hard to keep just ploughing on. But I am going to. Okay, thanks for talking to me on the drive to the gym. Well, thanks for listening on the drive to the gym. I'm almost there, I'm around the corner. It's 4 minutes past 5, it started at 5. I'm so sad. But I did the best I could. Anyway, I will be there. I'm probably not recording in the class. I'm going to be late. I can't then start setting my phone up to record. Are you joking? No way. Yeah, I will catch up with you in a bit. Si ves que te fuiste, tengo la casa llena de mujeres. exhausted. I possibly shouldn't have gone. I don't really know what I was thinking. I've got so much to do before tomorrow. I have to, yeah, I'm not going to go through it all again because I'm pretty sure I've been through it 400 times on this vlog episode already. What I'm going to do is do the best I can, do the most I can, and then leave the rest for the morning. I'm leaving at like 12 o'clock tomorrow, so I've still got time in the morning to get some stuff done. What I wanted to do, prioritise, is put some oil in my hair. Because I'm not going to take the oil with me. Sorry if the lighting is really bad. I'm not going to take the oil with me, basically. I'm going to put some oil in my hair tonight, sleep in it, wash my hair in the morning. But a bit of an update. Like, look at all of this regrowth. So this is all, I know it doesn't look like a lot, but that's all like regrowth from the recent rosemary oil. Can you even see it? There's quite a lot of it, I can't get it all out. But like when you look at that whole section, that's quite a lot from the recent rosemary oil situation. So I'm going to push forward with the rosemary oil, hopefully see some more. Oh, sugar. You saw me cut the very tips of my hair off earlier. Judge me all you like. It actually already feels a bit better. It feels way less tangly. And it just feels a little bit less dead, to be honest. Let's take these off. So, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to jump in the shower. I'm not going to wash my hair now. I'm going to sleep with the oil in. And then wash my hair in the morning. I might even travel with my hair like this. And then I'm staying in a hotel tomorrow night, so I might wash it out tomorrow night at the hotel. Partly because my water here is really dry, like I said, and that's really irritating my scalp. So I might take the opportunity to use the English water tomorrow. What's my life become? Might take the opportunity to use the English water tomorrow, wash my hair, and yeah, for a fresh, non-dry scalp the next day. But it really depends how much this smells tomorrow. I'm not going to travel with rosemary oil in my hair if it smells like rosemary, because I don't want to smell like a roast dinner while I'm travelling. Okay, so I'm going to do this for 5 more minutes. Stimulate the scalp, add a tiny bit more oil on the trouble spots. Then I'm going to add Moroccan oil to the ends, and then I'm going to plait it just so it doesn't get really, really tangly. Then I need to take my makeup off, have a shower, yeah, pack the rest of my stuff, and then I'm going to go to bed and get some sleep because I feel so tired after today. I'm not sure if the scalp stimulator brush does anything, or if I've just been kind of like sold a fad, but I'm doing it anyway. The rosemary oil, I think, is obviously what does the thing. The scalp stimulator brush, I'm not really sure, to be honest. I'm just going to say it does work. Right, Moroccan oil. I've had this one a while. Now I just spray this on the undersides and on the ends. Try not to spray it everywhere else in my bathroom. Maybe now I trimmed the ends off this today, the Moroccan oil is just going to soak in like a plant. You know when your plant runs out of water, or your flower runs out of water and it looks all wilted, and then you top it up? Maybe my hair will be like that. You put it up like this for now, while I go and get some other jobs done. I'll take my makeup off, I'll plait my hair, I might eat some dinner first because that's probably why I'm tired. Just come home from the gym and I haven't eaten. Yeah, and then I'll have a shower and then an early night, I think, to get started on everything properly tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to having a change of scenery and yeah, just the adventure of travel. I know it's only England and I'm going home, but it's just the adventure of like getting on an aeroplane and seeing humans. Yeah, anyway, bye. Okay, don't judge me. I completely forgot, in all the stress of everything that's going on, I completely forgot to make vegetables for my dinner. So I have steak, sweet potato fries, a Coke, and some mayonnaise. The mayonnaise is for the sweet potato fries, not for the steak. I didn't do myself a sauce because of time and basically just not really wanting the extra calories. I know what you're thinking, that I've got mayonnaise, but that doesn't really matter. The mayonnaise is only a little bit just for the sweet potato fries. The Coke, let's ignore that. Just looks a bit sad on the plate. I'm going to close this episode down now. I'm going to eat this, watch some Stranger Things and get an early night, and I'll pick the camera back up in the morning. I'm so tired. If you watched to the end of this vlog, I appreciate you. A bit of a hectic, all over the place kind of vlog today. Yeah, but if you watched, if you want to subscribe, feel free. The more the merrier. Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. See you next time.